I quietly pulled a small knife. While my husband wasn't looking, I cut open the safety cover in front of him. I watched as he slipped his foot inside, and I finally let out a breath. The raft rushed into the rapids. My heart was stuck in my throat. Suddenly, a massive wave hit him, and he fell into the river. I had planned to stage an accident to end this marriage of betrayal, but the moment he went under, I froze. I didn't know what to do. He clung tightly to the raft. I reached out to grab him, but the waves dragged me down. Luckily, he saved me instead and pulled me back from the edge of death. That night, we raised our glasses to survival, but inside, I was already drowning in hate. The next day, I took him climbing and convinced him to stand at the cliff's edge. We posed like lovers, leaning close for a photo. As he looked at the view, I moved quietly behind him, my palms covered in cold sweat. In my head, that scene replayed again and again. On his laptop, I had seen a video with another woman. He even promised her he would leave me soon. But this trip was supposed to be our honeymoon. I made up my mind. I was ready to act.
Any chance for some help?
But a passing woman interrupted me out of nowhere. After failing twice, I forced myself to stay calm. But the next day, a woman appeared and ruined everything. My instinct told me she was the one from the video. When I saw her, Mark froze for a second. He called her his former colleague, but his eyes betrayed him completely. I pretended nothing was wrong and accepted Carla's invitation. The four of us started hiking. I walked ahead on purpose, watching them closely. My suspicion was almost confirmed. At the lake, Carla slipped into the water. Mark made an excuse to leave, but his eyes stayed fixed on her. Then he slipped and fell into a pit. Carla rushed over in panic, and my chest almost exploded. Back at the hotel, we fought fiercely. He slammed the door and left with his raincoat. I don't know how long I was out. I woke on the floor, still dizzy from the alcohol. He never came back, but his phone was left in the room. I picked it up and saw a message. 1 a.m. Meet at the waterfall. The sender was Carla. My rage ignited instantly. Through the storm, I ran to the waterfall and saw a familiar figure. Blinded by fury, I tore the necklace from my neck and pushed them off the cliff. But the next morning, when I opened the door, I saw a terrifying